here we go. Kai Kara France versus Brandon Moreno. What can I say about this fight? I didn't really see, even though Brandon Moreno did win by TKO, I still saw the same Brandon Moreno, the same guy that just likes to fight. I didn't really see any tactical sense with him. Watching that fight and watching him beat Kai Kara France, it wasn't so much of what Brandon did. It was more of the flaws of what Kai Kara France had. I'm gonna give you guys one example. Is like he kicked the leg in the beginning, and he ain't get back to it. I mean, the leg is there. Brandon Moreno's stance, he probably will never change it, but he's very heavy, and he's very heavy, and he's very wide with that. And Kai hit him a couple times, but he got away from it. It's like you want to continue to keep kicking and breaking the foundation to eventually kind of start using your hands. But anyways, Kai didn't do that, and he had a lot of great exchanges. I mean, depending on how you want to kind of score the fight, is you could have probably even said Kai was probably even winning the fight. I just think Brandon Moreno was winning the rounds just based on his experience and what he was doing the last 20 seconds of round one and then two to eventually finish him in round three. But that being said, I think Brandon is tough. I think he's a tough fighter, but I just don't think he's evolving. I don't see the tactical sense. He left his coach of 15 years in Mexico, and with James Cross, which is, I've heard nothing but good things about James Cross, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything different. I really don't. So I think if he fights Deiveson Figueiredo, like Deiveson's adapting. David has the ability to learn new tricks and new trades and actually stay disciplined according to the game plan. And after the fight, obviously, Brandon Moreno ended up winning. He ended up calling out Deiveson. Deiveson with the crowd. They ended up coming in. Deiveson came in, and I know, because I spoke to him yesterday. And he was just saying how much he was like enraged. But he said when he got there, he's almost like he almost he said he was almost just his sweetness just got to me, and I was able to adjust to that. Like, you know what I mean? I went from being raged to pushing and shoving, which is what he wanted to do, to eventually kind of calming down and doing that thing, because Brandon didn't want to. He wants to bring positivity and things like that. But if you heard if you heard Uncle Chow, what Uncle Chow had to say is, Uncle Chow said, "This isn't the way you sell a fight. If you're not the main event, according to you guys being friends and trying to fight, like that's not the way to go. The way you want to go is you want to build a storyline. You still want to bring that controversy." And I'm gonna have to agree with Uncle Chow, because this is, you guys can be friends afterwards, you guys, but before a fight, it shouldn't be a kumbaya, especially for a guy like Deiveson Figueiredo, because he's a guy I heard him today with the Ariel Hawani on the MMA Hour, and him saying, he's like, "Hey, dude, I'm more salt than sugar, and I fight better when it's salt rather than sugar." So he said, "I gotta come back. I cannot get caught up in that kumbaya wave, and I gotta be salt, because that's what I am. I'm from the jungle." This is coming from Deiveson Figueiredo's mouth. So I just think, looking at this fight as a whole, yeah, Deiveson is big, but he's also looking to take his time. We just heard he wants to come back in the beginning of the year in January. So I think he's being smart about it. I think the more time Deiveson has, because he does look a little heavy, and he is a little heavy, the better he's gonna be. So I think the moment with Brandon is, I'm congratulations with him, but I don't see the growth. I don't see something different. As a fighter, if you continue to keep being the same fighter, continue the same combination, doing the exact same thing, people are gonna figure you out, and it happens to all of us, or happen to everybody. But do you have the ability to even adjust? Like, even I even go back and even think of Demetrius Johnson. It's he's one of the only guys that could really mix fighting quite a bit and do it very, very well, where they become unpredictable. This is the same reason why he reigned for so long. It took a base like myself to be able to fight a guy that's so well-rounded to be able to get a win. Whether you guys want to say it was a win or he won, at the end of the day, I got my hand raised. And what I'm trying to say here today, guys, is you have to have the ability to evolve, and I just don't see that with Brandon Moreno. I'm not being a hater. I'm not being any of that. I just want to see more. And we go back in the same card. We go back and we watch Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena. Guess what? Amanda Nunes made tactical adjustments, going southpaw, the takedowns in the fourth and fifth round. That right there, those simple little things will make the world difference in a fight. You can't just go into a fight and fight. So breaking this down, I'm gonna have to say I think Deiveson really gets a job done this time, and I do believe he will knock out Brandon Moreno. You heard it here first. Henry Cejudo, I am out.
Give us the promo. If you were Figueiredo, what should he have said when he went up to Moreno?
If I was Deiveson Figueiredo, I would be like, no, this isn't. I'm not here to be your friend. I would have pushed and shoved him, and I would have says, no, this is personal. You are wearing an interim belt. That belt should be silver. It shouldn't be gold. This is my belt. I feel a little disrespected the fact that we both have belts in this ring because I have earned my shot. I beat you. I'm the undisputed champ. Interim belt should not exist, and if you're proud of that belt, then you make me sick. So thank you guys for watching. That's Triple C's take. Thank you guys for watching. And you guys make sure to subscribe. Triple C is out. So thank you guys again for watching. It means a lot to me. So you guys remember there's more breakdown, there's more technique, there's more tactics, and there's definitely more cringe. So make sure to subscribe and click on that button. I'm out.